Alright everybody, what's up? Coming at you with an emergency printer problem. Here it is. Here's what I got going on. Hang on, let me just flip this thing around. Don't know if you can see that or if it's going to focus. If you can see it, the nozzle is above the current layer that it's on. So I can pause this. Okay, so I just hit pause. See how far the nozzle is above the bed? Resume. See how close that is? Notice how it's not printing. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the extruder. So basically what is happening here, the extruder cannot push the filament. So the machine is continuing to print like nothing is going on. But you will notice it's not printing filament. So what's happening is there's a clog right there. It is this Bowden tube. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find a Bowden tube except for online. I may be able to shorten this tube again, but since these are all ruined anyway, I'm going to go to stop print, which will disable the stepper motors. So with the focus, with this as far over, you see how tight this is getting? I may not be able to remove any more of that Bowden tube. I'm going to try it just to get printing again, and I have to order another Bowden tube. Because that has to be able to move left and right all the way across, and it has to be able to move up. This is a fixed, so moving up doesn't matter. But left and right, that has to be able to reach. So there it is, printer emergency. And I'm guessing these are all going to be way too thin. Yeah, they're pretty thin compared to what they're supposed to be. See how thick that one is? Compare the two. Good thing they're free. I'll just give these as extras. Alright, so there it is. Got some maintenance to do now. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for all your donations. And since I got you on the video anyway, my goal is for the donations. Let me flip it back around here. Alright, sorry for being so sweaty. It's hot outside. I'm doing some housework in my quarantine. So my goal is for the donations to get another 3D printer so that I can essentially double my production speed. So I'm very close to that goal already. These printers are only a couple $100. Thanks to you guys. I've got, what's $130 something in there right now, so that's really cool. So keep them coming. Very much appreciated. Until next time, I'll keep you updated and I'll get my printer going again. Thanks. Bye. Alright, so it's going to be edited out of order now. It's going to be weird, but I decided to go ahead and show you how to change this thing. This is a 10mm. This unscrews. This is all being done while the filament is hot. It's currently 200 degrees Celsius. That's almost 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This unscrews. basically that is clogged. And a good way to test whether it's your tube or your nozzle, leave that off. The print. Nozzle's going to go down just like it would be normally printing, except I don't have this tube hooked up. So the filament is not going through the nozzle right now. And if this extrudes like it should, yeah, you can still hear whoop. That's what happens when the printer hits your camera stand. So nothing is coming out of this end. So I'm going to pause that. I'm going to cut. So I just cut the tip of it off. I'm going to hit resume on the print. Still not extruding. There it goes. See, that filament is going to come out now. Which tells me that my clog was in the tube, not in the nozzle. Stop. Pull that back up where you can see what I'm doing. Pull the filament back. There. So I was able to cut off just that little tiny bit. The problem is usually you want to reset this thing. You really don't want a gap between the end of the tube and the nozzle, because you create a cold spot. And everything on this is based off of heat, so you don't want a cold spot. I've had to do this several times, which is why I'm running out of Bowden tube. I'm pretty sure that the tube that I got was not a name brand, but I have never had the issue of printing constantly. That little clip goes back on there. This thing, I'm not sure what they are. They're PTFE tubing that you push that thing down and the tube will come out like a Chinese finger trap. So that will hold that up so it won't come out. If I can move the camera. Print again. Hair. It should start extruding. There it's going. See it? That's what we want to see. So basically, this whole stack was a waste of, what was that, 4 hours out of the 5 hours that it would have taken And you can see where it kind of messed up a little bit, where it just hadn't started. That's not going to hurt anything, so I'm going to leave it. But we're rocking and rolling again. It's that simple. Just wasted 5 hours and that much filament. So there it is. That's what I got to deal with. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.